Okay, let's get right to it. We're going to break down how you turn content from a cost into a real asset. This used to be a fuzzy question. Not anymore. The C-suite wants cold, hard numbers. So, we're moving past vanity metrics. Likes and views are nice, but they don't impress the boardroom. So how do we fix this? It starts with a simple idea. They ask, you answer. It's all about radical transparency. And why does that matter so much? Well, check this out. A whopping 70% of the buying decision happens online. And here's the core idea. The absolute best way to grow is to just answer your customers' questions. And that means tackling the tough stuff head on, the stuff buyers really want to know about. When you do this, the math is just undeniable. Content gives you a 3-to-1 return, crushing paid ads. And it's not a one-time thing. Content compounds, giving it a huge 67% performance edge over paid search. Look at this. Leads you earn through content, they convert to sales opportunities at twice the rate of paid ads. To prove this value, you got to speak the language of the C-suite. We're talking CPL, CAC, and ROI. Okay, but there's a catch. A silent killer is out there undermining even the best content strategies. And that killer is context switching. Juggling a million different tools, it eats up 40% of productive time. And what does that cost? For a mid-sized team, we're talking over $1 million a year. Just gone. This creates a weird situation called the scaling paradox, where adding more actually makes you slower. So, what's the solution? It's pretty simple, actually. Centralization and automation. And when you compare the old way to AI automation, well, the difference is just staggering. Teams that get this right are cranking out content up to 67% faster. That's a huge leap. And it isn't just about being faster. The content itself performs better, a 45% improvement, in fact. But a word of warning, not all AI is created equal. You have to be super careful about these key things. So, that brings us back to the big question. Is your content just an expense or a real compounding asset?